absolutely love food and I travel, and this is as good as I've tasted. This is just fantastic.
I think each one have their own special taste. Very good.
Now let's move on to Danny's dish. Danny's done a true Sri Lankan thali, so let's get in the next dish.
Does this look Sri Lankan to you?
It does. It's like being at home.
How good's this roti bread? It's absolutely flaky, buttery, and delicious.
I think each have their own sort of taste. This also good, this also good. The bread, really delicious.
Well, I was actually looking at the way it's presented, because each bit is lovely, but presenting it in these bowls shows that you can eat each bit, but enjoy the whole lot.
Yeah.
And that's a lot like humanity, in a way that we're all different, but somehow we all somehow fit together. And somehow the taste of all of us is nice.
But we need to get the next dish in, which belongs to Billy.
This is my first time for Buddha's belly.
You know what's interesting is it doesn't have the same clarity. Hayden's broth is beautifully clear. All the elements of the dish really stood out, whereas this one, it's a little bit muddy in terms of flavors.
I think this one, compared to the bread, I prefer bread.
Yes.
Your Holiness, it's time to taste the next dish. That belongs to Michael, which is a pasta dish.
This is extraordinary.
Can I say that the walnut that's been candied, it is number one, texture, but the flavour just offsets the saltiness of that goat's cheese, the sweetness of that beetroot. It's beautiful.
Well, Michael's done a really good job, so let's get the next dish out, which belongs to Ellie.
I know that Ali has really struggled in this challenge and she's very upset with what she's presenting, so I want to help her. This isn't the challenge to be competitive. This is the challenge to share and help one another.
We all have these beautiful dishes that need to get out to the Dalai Lama. We need to help each other out.
Do you reckon I should just quickly pan fry it?
I think you might.
Yeah, I reckon if you pan fried it.
We're presenting food to the Dalai Lama and it's got to be the best food that the 7 of us together can serve him.
The gnocchi, it looks okay. I'm going to serve it. I know that it's not what I set out to achieve by any means, but I need to serve something.
Well, Michael's done a really good job, so let's get the next dish out, which belongs to Ellie.
Oh, there's a lot of flour. Well, she's obviously, during her plating up period, got some gnocchi up, but mine's actually quite raw and doughy.
I think they tried their best.
Well, it's time for our final dish, the sweet dish, cooked by Kate.
Very exciting for me, actually, because I suddenly tasted something that reminded me of home.
Okay.
Mangosteen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mangosteen, which is the little fruit on the top.
The coriander custard is an interesting addition. I'm not so sure it works for my palate, I have to say. I keep expecting to taste savoury and taste sweet.
Yeah, I can't really taste coriander.
Your Holiness, what do you think of the quality of the food that you've eaten today?
My knowledge, these things are very limited. So whatever I get, I accept.
Have you enjoyed eating the food?
I think all mammals, when they get food, is very happy.
Agreed.
Each one have one special sort of taste. So it is own some kind of beauty.
Your Holiness, thank you so much for being part of Masterchef and sharing the meal with us.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure and honour for our contestants to cook for you, and we hope to see you back in Australia very soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
At the end of his meal, the Dalai Lama comes to thank us. It's quite a humbling moment.
Although Buddhist monk, you see, no right to prefer this food or that food. According to Buddhist tradition, whatever you get, you must accept. So now here, I appreciate all your sort of effort. Make such a beautiful, tasteful sort of food. Food is very important.
The Dalai Lama is just a man, but he symbolises so much more.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It just reminds me that today's challenge is about, not necessarily about winning or losing, it's about sharing food, it's about the giving, the offering of food to and enjoying it.
That was an incredible experience. That was an amazing day. You look exhausted, and I'm not surprised, because not only did you work physically hard, but emotionally, that was a hell of a ride. As a Buddhist monk, His Holiness would not pass judgment on what you cooked. So today's decision rested with the three of us and the feedback that was given by the other guests on the table. We had to choose a winner and the bottom three. If you win this challenge, you get a shot at immunity. It's almost a guaranteed place in the finals week.
Let's start with the good news. The two dishes that we thought were the standouts of today. When I call your name, step forward. Danny.
How could this challenge get any better? Not only have I cooked for His Holiness, I've cooked a great dish and now I'm in the top two.
Danny, fantastic Sri Lankan thali. A beautifully balanced dish, 6 elements, all perfectly executed, showing great skill and a really true sense of flavour as well. And that roti, gee.
Next contestant. Michael.
After the experience I've had today, you know, to top that off with a top 2 dish, it's so amazing. It feels incredible.
Michael, that dish looks so beautiful on the plate and the flavours exploded on the palate. Well done.
Thank you. Makes me very happy.
The winner.
You know, I've stood on the balcony and watched a lot of people cook for immunity. It's the one thing I haven't done yet. I'm desperate to have a win.
If I want to go further, then having an immunity pin will allow me to do that.
The winner is... The winner is... Danny.
Thank you. you. I cannot believe that I have cooked with my heart and my soul and it has paid off. Oh my gosh. I couldn't ask for anything more.
It's so hard when you've got two dishes that everyone loves so much, and it does come down to little things.
I can't believe it.
No, you did very good. But Michael, so long as you're always in that final two, you'll find yourself standing at the finale. And that's what this is all about. It's about getting to the final at this point.
Michael, well done. But now, both of you, get out of here. Well done.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Thank you.
We now have to announce who prepared and cooked the 3 least impressive dishes of the day. A difficult task considering how high the standard was.
I'm feeling quite concerned now that there's only 5 of us that I may well be in the bottom 3. I don't really want to be in the bottom 3. Nobody does.
Alana, Hayden, you're safe. Hayden, Alana, go and join the other 2. Good cooking today. Well done.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Yeah, leaving the 3 standing there, and so much feeling had gone into the food that if it was sort of knocked back and you're in that bottom 3, it would be extra, extra tough.
Kate, Ellie, Billy, I'm sorry. Across the table, and of course the 3 of us voted that your 3 dishes were the 3 least impressive of the day. That means you'll be facing a pressure test tomorrow. And from there, someone will be going home. Billy, we love the concept behind your dish. We love that little plump Buddha's belly in the centre of the bowl, the fact that it had all those beautiful mushrooms. It was delicious. I think what we felt was that it just wasn't big enough and punchy enough to compete with the top dishes of the day, and that's why you find yourself in the bottom 3.
Making mistake makes us stronger, so, you know, I'll stand tall or become stronger the next day, so, yeah.
Kate, that was a good pudding. It was light, it was delicious. I liked it. I wanted more of that coriander custard. It needed more flavour. But the question really, was it the right thing to put with that pudding? And for us, it was the mangosteen that was crying out to be recognised, and it was lost in amongst that coriander custard and, of course, that soft, sweet pudding. Maybe something to think about, but that's why you find yourself in the bottom 3.
Okay, so I'm in the bottom 3. Every time I come into this kitchen, I'm going to fight, and tomorrow will be no different.
Ellie, you know you made some